Hello and welcome everyone to another episode of Voice of the Rings. I'm your host and guide, Zollin Ironshield. Alright guys, so this is the first video out of our list of class videos, right? We're going to make each one of these very quick and very precise. We're going to go through the whole list of classes here to help you choose what class you want to play in the Lord of the Rings online MMO video game. Alright you guys, so I'm on my Beorning. He's not max level yet at the time of making this video, but we're going to go through this real quick, right? So, Beornings. Beornings are, again, they use, the type of armor they use, we're going to go through every single video. It's going to be the type of armor the character uses, their play style, and the trait tree, right? That's basically what we're going to do, because that's basically what you need to know for each class to kind of get a grasp on what you want to do in the game. Everything else is up to you and your wonderful choices in Middle-earth. Alright, you guys, so, this particular class, we use medium armor. So Beorning use medium armor, right? There's 3 classes of armor, they use medium. So rather tanky, but not super tanky, right? With armor. Again, we could turn into bears. That is the biggest thing with a Beorning, right? They look like a human, but they can do this. Ha, now we're a bear, my friends. Yes, we are. Ha ha ha, yes. Alright, so, anyway, this is good to know. Very good to know. Alright, so we can stare at you with our scary bear form. Basically, the bear form helps you to be tanky. You actually get different abilities when you turn into bear form. You can do different things, different abilities, right? You can roar, do all these things. I don't have any enemies to fight, but they usually are good for tanking, and they support. They can off-heal and stuff and things like that. They're very good for this. Again, medium armor. So we're going to go into the class tree, right? Because I want to make this real quick for you guys. There are 3 different trait trees, right? There's blue, red, and yellow. In general, in every single one, blue is going to be more for tanky, red is going to be for more damage, and yellow will be either supporty or maybe for AoE, or area of effect, right? So for Beornings, it's the emphasis, the durability of the bear form. This is your tank form, right? If you spec into this one. The claw, right? The hide, which spelled like your hide, right? The bear's hide. The claw consumes wrath to deal crushing damage, right? Alright? So yours is your damage spec, right? Again, another thing I want to talk about is how every class functions, right? We will talk about that. Why does it say consumes wrath? Well, if you notice up here, I'm going to bring this down. Our little vital thing here. And in fact, I'm going to blow it up for you guys so you can see what I'm talking about, right? Alright. A little bit small. I'd like it a little bigger. There we go. Alright, so as you can see here, we have 2 different bars, right? And I have a whole thing on character and basics of combat video. You can check that out too. And I have a whole video on this trait panel. So these are all good things to go check on the same playlist, you guys. But top one, health, green. Almost everyone has health. Everyone has the top bar green. The bottom bar will change occasionally. Usually it's blue and it's a mana bar or power. I think they use the term power more in Lord of the Rings Online, but I like to use the term mana because I don't know. That kind of stuff. Anyway, this one is the wrath bar. So basically, it's a type of rage. You consume this as you fight, right? So when I turn into human form, I do also have abilities to heal. So there's one of my heals. Did you see how it used some of it? If you hover the ability, we talk about this in basic combat and learning how to read abilities in that other video, but it'll say what it uses. It costs 10 of my wrath, right? This one says it costs nothing to use. This one costs 5 to use, and I gain some movement speed, right? So, your wrath you gain wrath over time. I believe in bear form. You choose between the 2 with this class. You can choose to go into bear form or that. Usually you'll see this little dotted line going around whatever you're using. Those are called stances, you guys. Stances, right? So I will show you when we go through every class. Every class has stances, right? Alright, so there's bear form stance and man stance. It gives you different things. You get to use your melee weapon when you're in human form, obviously. When you're a bear form, C requires at least 1 wrath, adds 1 wrath point every 3 seconds. So, and you also get wrath points, I think, when you take damage and when you deal damage. So again, I'm going to go back into bear form and you'll see it slowly will go up, right? Alright, good. So that's how you use that consume stuff, that for this class and when you're battling. That's something you'll have to think about and in battle use and manipulate in ways that you want it to use it for. The Roar provides healing and crowd control support. Again, look it, I was right on point, right? Yellow is usually crowd control, AoE, or healing things, right? If it's an off-tank support, like the Beorning does. This, using the knowledge of your unique people, aid your allies with powerful healing, debuffs, and crowd control. Don't freak, you guys. Everyone knows what healing means, I'm sure. When people are hurt, you heal them. Debuffs is basically you are removing the defenses or something of your opponent you are fighting. And crowd control is area of effect, obviously holding people down, right? If that's the simplest layman terms I can think of, right? You grab someone, you hold them on the ground, and you sit on them, right? You're crowd controlling that person. Good. Moving on. That makes sense for everyone. Awesome. So that's what we got here, you guys. And I think we've basically covered the Beorning and how they play. Very tanky. They have crowd control and healing too, but they're really for fun. You do decent damage, but you are a tank, and you are a bear, and you'll do a lot of stuff in your bear form. Ha ha ha, right? Your awesome bear form. So again, you guys, I hope this helped on this particular video. Check out the next time. I'm going to do all the classes, real simple like this, real quick run-throughs, so you can decide what you want to play in Middle-earth at your class. I'm trying to make them fast and simple like this. I could go into far more detail. You guys, I've played this game for 15 years. I could make an hour video on each class, probably in depth, but I don't think you need that, right? So I think you just want to know, what does the class do? Which one should I play to have some fun in Middle-earth, right? So that's my goal in this video. So if you'd like more in-depth video on it, leave a comment and say, I'd like another video in more depth of the class. And I would be happy to do that with numbers and stats and everything you want, right? But we're not going to do that right now. So, and again, you'll learn if you watch some of my other playlists of LOTRO Battle. I will talk about mechanics when I'm doing different instances. I could even use different classes. I usually use my Guardian, and I can show you mechanics of different classes in those videos as well. But again, check out my other videos. I'll have a little playlist, a little subscribe button popping up right here. And I hope you guys have a great day in Middle-earth, and I hope these help you out. So check out the next video if you want to keep learning about more classes, you guys. Have a good one. Your host and guide, Zollin Ironshield. See ya.